Hi, in this next episode, we're going to talk about the tail command. The tail command is used to view the last few lines of a file or some output. You can change that with a tail -n switch to specify the number of lines that you want at the bottom of a file. Tail also comes with the very handy -f switch, which allows you to follow updates to the file and see new lines at the bottom in real time. This is really good for following logs to find out errors or events that are happening live on the system. Tail also has a -- help option, so you can really understand the full syntax and the different options you can use with the command. In this next lab, we're going to go through how to use the tail command to work and show the last few lines of a file and to be able to follow files and see updates that happen live. Please stay tuned. In this episode, we're going to be talking about the tail command. Now, this is a very useful command that allows you to see the last 10 lines of a file or a last few lines of a file. How it works, let me show you. Let's open the activities and go into the terminal. And again, the tail command is quite simple to use. You type tail, you type the name of a file, and what you get is the last 10 lines of this file. All right. If you want to see less, I can say tail, let's say -5, and some file name. And here, again, it's the last 5 lines of this file. Tail is very useful for situations where you want to observe logs or events that are happening, because tail also comes with a tail -f function, which means follow. And now I can give some log in my system and, follow it. Permission denied. So I'm just going to run sudo behind it. And you can observe down at the bottom, observe as it, again, sees the last 10 records, but we'll add more. So let's try to add another one. I'm going to open a new tab. And you can see there's a new process that started when I opened a new tab. And you can see the new messages at the bottom of my end of that messages file. If I do more, let's say down here, if I try to exit or do something, again, you can see more messages being logged in that same file. To quit this follow, I'm going to press Control-C to jump out of that interactive task that was happening. So again, tail, very useful for reading through files, being able to see the last few lines of a file, and also being able to follow files dynamically and see as more records are added. That is the tail command. I want to thank you for watching this episode, and I'll see you in the next one.